that Rebecca and in the package from Rebecca's house, and it was different and really good.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank you. So we had, it was fun.
Oh, did she mail something to you?
She mailed a package, and there were several um, little packages inside, and I haven't opened all of them.
Uh-huh.
Some, I think one of them must have been lemon cake. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, she knows you. She knows you like that.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
And oh, the nicest. I'm sorry. One of the funniest things there was. Maybe I should get it. Anyhow, it's a little clear ball to hang from a Christmas tree, and inside the ball is something very delicate and very. It looks kind of like a. I don't know what it is. Let me find it. Oh, here. I'm not sure where it is. I'm sorry, I got things strewn around and haven't, but it's just a clear glass ball with some feathery kind of stuff inside. It's very, very pretty.
Sounds like a marble.
I was wondering if maybe Rebecca, I thought maybe she had Rebecca had painted the inside or something, but it's three-dimensional. But maybe she was able to put some feather inside. She said that she had been making Christmas decorations with the Tin Women's Club. I mean, Tin Women's Group.
Here's Fred.
Anyhow, you hear Fred?
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Freddie. I was telling Jamie about the Christmas ball from Rebecca.
She was going to show me, but she can't find it. Or you should check your tree.
I could show you the ones here. See the earrings-ish things?
Yeah,
No.
not really. I mean, I can see them. There's a pink one and a green one.
Yeah.
Are those little balls, Freddie?
Yes, those are the same thing. They have those little like leaves that have just the veins are left.
Right, right. That's what I was trying to describe.
Oh, it's like how do they do that? Is there some chemical way of doing that, or is it like?
I think it's natural. It actually does it.
Because it's different material on the in the veins or something. It's like fibers or something. Oh,
yes.
Here's Miss Raquel. Raquel might be able to.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, Rebecca, there's the person that can explain it. We were just talking about the Christmas balls.
The ornaments? The ornaments?
Yeah.
They're ornaments.
Yes.
What, like the handprint ones?
No, they got the leaves on.
The leaves.
Oh.
Are those leaves inside?
They're leaf skeletons.
Right.
Oh, that explains it. How did you make leaf skeletons?
You know, I didn't make the leaf skeleton part. I bought a bunch because I was using them in some paintings.
Yeah.
And then I was making ornaments for 10 women, and I made one of those, and I just really, really like the way they look. So I made some for you guys.
Well, thank you.
Fred, you have to get one and hold it closer so I can see. Can you?
That's very, very nice, Rebecca. It's always a treat to have a problem. I mean, trying to understand.
Right.
Oh, nice. It's almost,
Very
that's
nice.
so funny. It's like, it almost looks like a hologram in there or something. Just this
Yeah.
wispy.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, when the way the lights go
Okay.
through it. Is Sienna coming on too?
You know,
There's Lindsay. Hi.
I sent her a link. She told us what time she was available when we
Oh
talked.
yeah, I don't know what time they're
Yeah,
doing
she
stuff.
said that she was available not at dinner time, and it is
Oh
exactly dinner
yeah,
time
they're
right
probably
now.
having
So
dinner. You're right.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
yeah, it's 9:45 here, so sorry.
Well, we already ate, so we're good.
Hi, Raquel.
hi.
Hello,
Hi, Lindsay.
Rebecca. Nice to
Hi.
see you guys.
Nice to see you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the flowers, Dunny,
Yeah.
and Carol, Lindsay. Thank you, and Carolyn for your box.
Yeah, I love
You're
my
welcome.
sticker book.
And thank you for everything. So fun. I just inflated the reindeer ears.
Oh, I was gonna play the game, yeah.
Oh, good.
Where are they? They're not on your head now.
Well, they wouldn't stay on without me tying it uncomfortably tight. So I thought I'd just wait until somebody was really here to toss things at me.
I might be seeing your kitchen for the first time ever.
Say again?
I might be seeing your kitchen. Hello.
Hello.
This might be my-
Hi.
This might be my first exposure to your new fancy kitchen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
mine too.
same.
It's just a kitchen.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a kitchen.
Yeah,
But-
I see some
Looks
like,
nice though.
It does look nice.
Okay, it's kind of a mess, but I'm gonna show you anyway. There's a refrigerator.
yes,
All
that's
right.
good.
Imagine that.
Don't be so cold.
And then a sink with a window.
Nice. Oh, nice.
And there's
Oh
Carolyn.
my gosh.
And
Amazing.
we have a stove. And this, I guess this is the biggest deal for us since we've never lived with a dishwasher before. is
Yeah.
that
Oh,
we
nice.
now know the joys and wonders.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
got the optional towel rack for it.
Yes,
That's
as a matter of fact, we
That's
have
good.
Now, show them the table.
Under counter lighting.
Ooh.
collectively. Ooh.
There you go. It's just like, and then, okay, I'm not going to do too much of this, I promise, but there's a
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that.
grandmother, and it was a wedding present that she had.
Wow.
We assume it was from her husband.
Is that an orchid at the end?
Underneath, I doubt you can see this. In fact, now I can see that there's no way you can
Oh,
see.
I can see it. There's some letters.
I see
There are
something.
letters, and it is written on
Oh,
here.
it's a handprint.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're actually letters that's actually English, and it says, "I
Wow.
love you, dear."
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a note from my grandfather to my grandmother when he bought her this table. So that's sweet.
That is
Oh, wow.
that's
sweet.
so
And
weird.
the table is like almost the exact circa as our house.
Isn't that weird that it's
Huh?
funny that it would be written up on the bottom like that.
Where
Yeah.
else would you write on a table?
Yeah.
Right on the top.
Just carve it in.
And you would never.
Look at
you
this
might
table.
never notice.
Look at this table I'm sitting at. It's this weird, there's
Ooh, that's
glass
great.
on the top of it. It's like from a ship or something.
What are
Oh.
those? Rivets?
There's like metal things. The guy who owns this house actually is from Ghana. I'm gonna look underneath here and see. I don't think there's any secret messages, although you never know. No, I don't. I don't see anything. No, there's also this kind of, I don't know if you can see down the hall there, is this, it's one of those pieces of art you see and you're like, who buys that stuff?
Now you know.
But we're not complaining. It's a very beautiful 5-story townhouse in
Yeah,
Harlem, so,
not fun.
and the
Raquel
price is
and
right.
Rebecca, what do you have to show us? Any artwork you want to show off?
You could turn around and see that. I have these two big ones up on
Can you
there that aren't new.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'll show you something that I made my mom for Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hold my computer?
Sure, I got it.
Thanks.
Oh, very nice.
That's great.
Very
Really
nice.
nice.
Me, my mom, and Sienna a picture from when we were in Ireland.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Yes, it's
Fantastic.
really
I'm
cool.
glad you're keeping up your embroidery.
Yes,
That's
I
very
am.
Well,
I
you
embroidered an octopus for my friend for Christmas, actually, also.
Nice.
Octopus.
Yeah,
you see behind Grandma in the window there.
I do see. Yeah.
It's right
Yeah.
there.
She
Actually,
points it out every time we come up there, which unfortunately hasn't been for a while now. But
well, they'll
Yeah,
still
well,
be here
I'll
when
have
you
to-
come back, Jamie.
yes,
I'll have to make another one for Grandma soon.
There you go.
How long did it take you to do that?
That one, maybe like 4 hours. I just did it in a night.
Oh, good grief. That fast?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Around that. I don't really know. I maybe I say that because I think I watched 2 movies. So, but
That's cool.
Do any of you have like a Christmas type of movie you would recommend to Lindsay and me that we watched tonight?
I mean, besides Die Hard.
You know, I don't think Die Hard is on Netflix or Amazon. I was tempted actually to watch that because apparently it is a Christmas movie.
I know. I don't know why that is, but
Because it's
Yeah.
set.
Because it takes place at Christmas time.
Right. And nothing says
Die
Christmas.
Hard 1 does.
Yeah, there it's a
Yeah.
Christmas party.
Oh, right, of course.
Nakatomi Towers.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
it's not
I
quite
don't
like
know.
Christmas. We tried to watch Jingle Jangle.
I tried to watch that too.
Were you disappointed?
I just was, I don't know, the disappointed. I feel like I'm gonna go back and try again. I think I felt like I was tired and
Yeah, it's a little visually confusing. And they weirdly, the guy that starts out randomly when he's older is Forrest Whitaker. And it's like, wow.
that didn't bother me. I mean, he's got to be somebody when he's old.
yeah.
But he shouldn't be different.
you might turn into Forrest Whitaker as you get older too.
Yeah, you never know.
That's-
That part didn't bother me. It was just like I felt like I could tell what was going to happen, and then I thought, well, I'm going to wait till I'm not tired to watch it.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite Christmas movies are the Tim Allen Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa Claus. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those, but part of that is just because I mean, I don't know. They're just very nice, heartwarming,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, those are good.
cute Christmas.
This is what we want in a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
The first
Something
one's
that
good.
makes you feel good in the end.
Do not slander the second one.
The second one's good too.
The third one is definitely the worst one.
Yeah, the third one's the worst, but the first two are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the title of that movie is one of the most genius things. The Santa Claus. It's fantastic. So
I think the whole movie is genius.
yeah, starting
Yeah.
with that.
Okay, we'll try to look for that.
We'll look on that.
I think I have seen the first one. I don't know that I've seen any of the other ones. I think I watched the first one with you, Raquel and Sienna, one
I'm sure.
time in LA.
Right.
I'm sure.
Very
It's a
possible.
very clever story.
The original Grinch is a favorite.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah,
The
That's a
animated one.
classic.
The original
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss animated, yeah.
Yeah.
Do not watch the Jim Carrey.
I've
one.
never seen the
Oh.
Jim Carrey one.
Just
It
don't.
looks terrifying to me.
Right? It looks super scary.
It
Looks
is
like-
terrifying. I've
so-
seen it and it's terrifying.
I recently watched the new Grinch, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch voicing him.
Well, yeah.
And
yeah,
that one's like fine, but it's only fine because you like the original Grinch.
yeah.
Is it animated also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
original-
And
basically
it's fine
what
because
it
it's
is-
Benedict Cumberbatch.
what okay. I do not like Benedict
I
Cumberbatch.
do.
But,
The original Grinch did not need to be remade.
right.
No, it didn't.
So what the new Benedict Cumberbatch one is, it's basically like the same. It's like all of the same scenes, but like probably all of them are extended, like and like
yeah.
elaborated on, plus like extra scenes.
Yeah.
I think the Grinch was Bela Lugosi, wasn't he? Or
Yeah, yeah.
Was that the Grinch or the narrator?
Wow.
Both.
The person who's singing, "You're a mean one."
Yeah, I think that's Mr. I think
Maybe
that's
that
Bela
is.
Lugosi.
It's
Secretly the Grinch.
not Bela Lugosi. It's I can't think of his name now.
I don't know.
I'll look it up. But yeah,
Hold on.
Hey, are you guys still getting movies sent to you, or is there?
you know,
some-
not as many as we were because now the Academy has set up a screening room, an online screening room
Uh-huh.
where you can go and just watch movies there. So I've gotten probably a third of the movies that I normally would so far.
Uh-huh.
I kind of like that. I never thought I would, but it's so convenient and it marks off when you've seen something. So it's easy to look through and there's like, you know, they've been posting basically every movie is on there.
Because
And
it comes out, yeah.
are you part of the animation screening also, Rebecca?
No. I stopped doing that because they kept doing everything in 3D. I mean, I could go back to doing it now, but I had to stop when everything was like a 3D movie.
Yeah.
Why do they say Hans Conried is the Grinch and the narrator? Hans Conried.
Probably because he is.
I know, but I thought it was
Marissa Watson.
Henry Gibson is in it.
What? Are you sure you're looking at the right one?
I can't. This says
Playing from here.
1977. When did it come out?
Got it.
Way before 77.
Oh, wow.
Oh, here it is, 1966. That's it.
Yeah.
Boris Karloff.
Boris Karloff. That's what, right. It wasn't, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Right. He's the narrator and the Grinch.
Yeah, I know you won't know who he is, but
Does
some
anyone
of
know
us
who
know
that
who he
is?
is, okay?
Yes.
Well, Boris Karloff was
No, they know who Boris Karloff is.
Boris Karloff was in like in the 40s and 50s monster movies classic, like The Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy. You know, that's the kind of movies that he was in.
The Mummy. Not that.
Not that
the good
Mummy.
mummy. The Mummy with Rachel Weisz.
No, not that one.
I love that mummy.
I'll show you which.
I've not seen the original. I would like to make really like bold and aggressive statements about a remake being the good version of something when I haven't seen the original.
Olivia
just
wouldn't like the original.
just to
trust
annoy
me.
people. I do that about the Jumanji movies too.
No, I still have not seen any of the
That's
Jumanji.
pretty bad, Jamie.
They're so good.
They
This
are.
was
Obviously, they are
won't
pretty
let me
funny.
watch it for free, and I'm mad about it on Amazon.
fair.
Because no one will rent it. And I'm like,
You know
it's
what, the-
Jumanji.
They're
this
really
was-
funny though.
Yeah.
Honestly,
was-
like
this-
they are really
The
funny.
two new ones, right?
Yeah.
This was
Maybe it's worth my
1932.
$2.99.
I would not spend money on it, but it's very funny.
It's on. Oh, no, it was on something. It was on TV the other day. I watched it.
Jumanji?
That's
Jumanji, yeah. It was on cable, some cable channel that I have.
The original Jumanji?
No,
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 the
the
good
new one,
Jumanji.
the new one that are funny.
Oh, that's your aggressive stance on that?
yes.
Cause you never saw the,
Nope.
who was in that one? That
The
was-
original
that
had
Jack
Robin.
Black
The
was
original
in
had
that
Robin
one?
Williams
Or-
in it, I think.
Jack Black is in the new.
Yeah.
No, it was Robin Williams.
Robin Williams, right.
It had some of the worst compositing ever
Oh
from
my
a
God. That was
critical
horrible.
perspective.
Yeah, the visual effects were
The
bad.
new Jumanji has Jack Black playing a like basic teenage girl,
Yeah.
and it is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Is he not the scientist, or am I thinking of King Kong?
You're thinking of King Kong.
Yeah.
Jumanji is
No, Jumanji and yeah.
It is
funny.
so
I have
funny.
to agree with you. It is pretty funny.
It's got
Like,
the rock,
his
the
best
rock, right?
performance.
It's,
is as Bethany in Jumanji.
Freddie, I'm jealous of the lighting you have. It looks so cozy. It's like you have the glow of a fire, but
it's either cozy or 911 worthy.
Oh, Rebecca, that was super tea in your collection that you sent us.
Was it good? Oh, good. I'm glad. I
We
actually
used
want
it
to.
for our tea party this afternoon.
Yeah.
Good.
I wished I actually, after I sent it off, I thought, that I was it sounded so good. I thought I should have gotten one for me too. But I didn't.
That was good.
But I'm glad you liked it.
and we had it in her really fancy teacups. It was lovely.
Nice. Nice.
We had a tea party, which was
Very
great fun.
cool.
Was it nice up there today?
Yeah, it rained.
Rain,
Oh,
actually, it was
Very
very,
happy- we're happy about
very nice rain.
It was a very nice rain.
Well, it was warm and sunny here.
It was not a cloud in sight. Blue,
Yeah.
blue skies here.
Oh, we might
34
send you a
degrees
few drops.
where you are.
Yeah. It rained also this morning, and we borrowed a car to do a little hospital transfer thing, and I was walking back about 10 blocks after dropping it off, and just the way the wind was somehow, I felt like witches' fingers were kind of going up in my coat. It was really amazing.
It's kind of the way there were little ice cubes in the wind when we were walking on.
Up at the Nike base.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold.
It was brisk and refreshing.
There are 2 or 3 spots on the trail where the wind
Yeah.
blows so hard and cold. And then,
Oh,
Raquel gave me this for Christmas.
what?
What?
Oh, hello, Watson.
I did not
That's
make
not
this.
Watson.
My friend,
Is it felted?
yeah, my friend felts, and so I commissioned her to make a Watson to give.
That is
That's
cool.
so
What is
nice.
But
the,
you have to not, if you talk to Sienna, I'm giving one to Sienna too, but she doesn't know yet. So
So don't say anything. It's a secret.
yes.
Won't say anything.
what is the, before Sienna gets on, what does the official Watson think of it?
He likes it.
He's doesn't care about it.
Be very unpreoccupied.
Yeah, he's like, well, I don't care. He's like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Like, just let me sleep here.
Mhm.
He was more interested in all the paper that was accumulating, on the near the floor.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's Watson. How did you get it?
I don't know.
How did I get it?
Oh, Freddie? Ah,
Exactly.
okay. Seems to be some connection here.
It's true.
May I ask Jamie a question? I asked Freddie and Lindsay what they remembered as their favorite Christmas. And Freddie said the year he got the big wheels. And Lindsay said bicycles for Freddie, for Jamie.
I remember coming down and getting a snare drum.
Oh, gracious, I'd forgotten that.
She's blocked it out because it was so painful.
Is what?
No reason.
But, okay, Jamie, that's fine.
I have a distinct memory of coming down and opening the door and somehow, I don't remember. I mean, what was I in 6th grade or something? 5th grade, 6th grade?
Somewhere in there. No, don't remember.
So Fred, your most favorite Christmas was just minutes ahead of your most traumatic Christmas also, right?
I love that thing a lot.
It was cool. And bummer land for the bigger kids who couldn't fit in it.
It was pretty cool.
Melted on the computer or something. Yeah, it still worked, but it
It
wasn't,
Yeah.
still worked. It
it
just had a
wasn't
droopy lip.
flashy.
So Fred got this thing called what was it
Big
called?
wheel.
No, it wasn't a big wheel. It was a sit and spin, right? Or something, or no, not sit and spin.
Crazy wheel.
Crazy wheel. So it was a plastic ring and it had 2 wheels, 2 big wheels on either side, and they each had a handle on them. And you would turn it, and if you turned them the same direction, you would go forward. If you did them whatever opposite is, you would go in circles. And it was bright yellow and it had red wheels with kind of white spirals on them. It was, and
What happened to it, Freddie?
I don't know. I've often thought about reinventing it as an adult toy.
so over the course of Christmas
I'm
morning,
serious, Freddie. You would make a fortune right now.
Yeah, you would.
People need that
Right.
right now.
Over-
And
over the
they can
course
go
of-
out their driveway and do it.
over the course of Christmas morning, it got bumped and moved around the living room, and it ended up, with the circle just over the corner of the heater in the floor in the living room. And it sat there long enough to start melting. And it really looked like a Salvador Dali painting. And
Freddie, I can see the tears now.
No,
I feel like my memory is Fred was like, my beautiful crazy wheel or something like that. And Dad, I believe, kind of tried to, it was just, it was soft, obviously, because it was hot and it was droopy, and he was able to kind of,
It still works.
Off the funny.
yeah, it still worked totally fine. And now it had quite a personalization to
It
it.
go from just elation, top elation to poof, nothing. It was too bad, Freddie.
I think he's recovered nicely.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think he seems not too scarred.
No.
No, I think it went from elation to tragedy to, you know, a wonderful recovery from that tragedy. He still played with it. He played with it all the time.
Yeah.
Clump, clump, clump. Well,
Yeah, grown-up version of that would be kind of awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would be.
Yeah, I've thought about getting one of those chairs that they have at LACMA where you kind of circle and they can spin you all around.
Oh, and you don't fall.
And you
oh,
don't fall.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you put a blanket on?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good ab workout, actually.
What is that? Is that a exhibit at LACMA?
No, they're just chairs out in the courtyard. I mean, they were there the last. I've seen them at other museums too, and you can find them online. They're
I struggle to sit in those because I just keep flinching. You know?
they're not exactly relaxing, but they are.
No, I would not say that they are. They're fun, but even though I know that I'm not going to fall, like I know, but I can't stop myself from
Why
flinching.
don't okay, Sienna's saying.
Raquel, what was your most memorable Christmas?
Most memorable Christmas. I don't know. I think part of it, okay, I have been thinking a lot about the Christmas where I got that princess sort of like tent house, playhouse. thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But part of that is just because I just watched there's an hour-long video of that Christmas that my dad just sent me. And so I think that that's why it's in my brain, is because I just watched that Christmas like a month
Right.
ago instead of
Yeah.
But boy was I excited. Boy was I
Boy,
excited
were you.
to
Yeah.
get that, and like that little baby doll like nursery thing to put my bitty baby in. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then I was like you gave me a dress, like a Christmas dress for her, and I don't think I remember that Christmas. I was like super young. I don't think I remember that Christmas actually, but I
Right.
remember all of the things that I got on that. Like I remember that dress and
Right.
that like
Right.
playhouse thing a lot.
Right.
And I
Hello.
was just so
Oh, hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Hello.
It's a nice cup
How
you
are
have there,
you?
Lindsay. I
What?
like your cup.
I have a Christmas story.
This one?
When we were kids, I
Yes,
I
that one.
had seen people with roll top desk. And the
I was
fact
one
that
of
you could
those.
roll the desktop up and then have
Yeah.
cubicles where all the papers and things were. And I thought that was the most marvelous thing. And so, of course, you know, what do you want Santa to bring you? And I said, I'd like a desk. And then Christmas morning, we went into the living room and there was my desk. But it's huge. Well, then it seemed huge, beautiful. It was not a roll top desk, but you could take the top off. And the thing is that I have it still. It's under the computer, under the
Wow.
television right now.
Under the TV. Oh yeah.
It wasn't a play desk. It was a real desk.
I have to say, Denny, my whole life growing up, I wanted a roll top desk.
Yeah.
I always wanted one of those. I thought they were the coolest things ever.
The little
The
cubby
roll
holes
top
in there.
desk.
Well, and you roll it up, and then there's all these. Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
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 Well, my favorite story about your desk, Mom,
Yeah.
is
Oh,
when
yes.
in it.
This what?
We lost a snake
I heard about that. Yeah.
6 months, 8 months, and finally someone went and opened the drawer for that desk because it always had the TV on it. So there was
Right.
no.
It was warm.
And The snake went boom. Like, oh, I don't know how he got in there.
At least we found him.
But that has
He
a
was alive.
follow-up, Freddie.
He was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
There was a follow-up because
Ow.
maybe a year later, the snake disappeared again. And so we went and looked and it was back in the desk.
Wow, what did it eat that whole time?
That's
Good.
my question.
Just chill.
Rest period. No eating. He didn't eat the papers or anything.
Wow. But it survived for 6 months with no food.
Anyhow,
It might have been longer than that.
Yeah, if they don't move around, they're like super just chill.
Oh, we have a late guest here.
hello, Cheryl.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Sheila.
no. Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Sorry, we just finished dinner.
I started this. I'm realizing now that my time calculation was off, and you. But thank you for joining.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Sure, that's good.
How was
Hi,
How was your-
Sienna. Nice
How
to
was your dinner?
Our dinner was delicious. We had prime rib and some potatoes, and I made grandma's buns, which turned out fantastic. So
Yay.
Right.
yes, it was good.
Good way to uphold the tradition.
Yes. doing my best.
And candy cane cookies.
Yes, I made some 2 days ago. So yes.
Rebecca, did you make those too?
Oh, yeah. We have snowballs and candy canes and peanut blossoms.
Nice.
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah, we did it.
Bless you.
We did, and we made a nice Christmas dinner.
We did. We had the usual mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, stuffing.
I made
And-
some
Go ahead.
sauteed spinach because
Mm.
Yeah.
You just go for all the best side dishes and have them eat.
yeah. Well,
I mean,
for
I
me,
had-
that's what Christmas and Thanksgiving dinner always is just the sides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a little ham with mine. I didn't make it.
Hello, Alex. Hello, goodbye, Alex.
Sorry. Yeah. No, he's helping. He's securing leftovers for us.
Nice.
Ah,
That's fair.
So
important.
So I'll tell you briefly our little disaster that we had in our Christmas baking. We decided to make a repeat of what we had for Cheryl's birthday and for Thanksgiving, chocolate cupcakes and red velvet cupcakes. And I made them, they're just from a box, nothing special. And I made the red velvet. I made the chocolate ones, got them in the oven. I made the red velvet ones, and we had 2 6-cupcake trays to go in. The first one went in perfectly, and somehow I was not paying attention, or I don't know what happened. But as I was putting it into the oven, the second tray flipped bottom down, half on the door, half on the bottom of the oven, which, by the way, is now at 350 degrees. Thank you very much. And I have a burn from trying to clean. It was, and we're at this guy's house that we're staying at. Hopefully his microphone is not. And go, can you go get the, here, I'll get him. So we were.
The point is, it's red velvet. The red does a little staining on somebody's, in somebody's oven.
It looked like we should call Harvey Keitel to come clean up. And this is a piece of evidence I recognized this morning, that when the police come investigate, they're going to get very suspicious. And it was really,
It was funny. The thing that I thought, I started laughing. He started laughing. At least
Yeah.
there was no like hysterical drama. It was just like, let's clean the scene, because the one thing they said is enjoy our home and just leave it like you found it.
and my plan
You
was
had
to say,
one job.
my plan was to say, when we found it, the door in the oven was closed. So that's how
I
we
have to
left
say,
it.
it sort of seems like Cheryl and the red velvet are a little doomed, because didn't she make them for Thanksgiving and then didn't get any, right? So
Yeah.
now.
I gave them out to everybody. So, yeah. And they're brown. They're not chocolate. They're brownie. They were brownie, so it's a little different on
The
those.
stars just aren't aligned.
Those are brownie. We
They
made
were-
them in a cupcake cut thing though.
Yeah,
Oh, but they're actually brownie mix?
yeah.
Well, we all know Dad doesn't know the difference between cake and brownie mix.
I'm, well, I do know, I'll tell you the difference between between brownie mix and red velvet cupcakes.
Can you should just take it. Like
Well, the brownie mix has 3 eggs in it. The brownie mix has 3 eggs in it, so it's different, obviously.
Sure. I just remember the time that I had been sick or something, and all I wanted was some chocolate. And asked you to pick up a mix, and lo and behold, you came home with brownie mix. It was very disappointing.
it still stings.
Hold on.
As we can see.
I'll write the check for therapy.
Sienna had to learn to bake. It's like self-defense.
Exactly.
Sienna picked a very odd time in the trajectory of our cooking material to learn to bake. It literally was when we dismantled our kitchen. And
I'll be right back.
her first triumph was chocolate chip cookies in a toaster oven.
I remember those.
Yeah. I remember that too.
And I'll say it on her behalf here. My recollection of the secret to success was not trying to make them big, but making them smaller.
Mm.
So-
Well, this is my Christmas present from Alex.
Oh,
So
and I'm so jealous.
Oh my God.
it's
Yeah.
it's a baking book by this woman who was on Bon Appetit, but now has been doing her own thing.
Uh-huh.
But it's called Dessert Present.
It looks.
Isn't that
Which
isn't that kind of a self-serving present?
Yeah.
that's what yes.
Yes.
He
I'm-
does benefit from it, yes.
You have Post-it notes in there on certain pages.
Not yet, but I'm sure he'll look through and
Are her desserts especially amazing?
she had this YouTube show called Gourmet Makes on the Bon Appetit channel, like before everything kind of blew up over the summer, where she does these, she's super talented and she's super knowledgeable because she would take she'd take Oreos or like Skittles and then try to like recreate them, make a gourmet version basically.
Right, I heard about this.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's who does it.
So it's her book. So that's kind of why she's like super,
cool.
she's very talented. Like she's
Yeah.
crazy knowledgeable about everything. And
Right.
so I'm very excited, but her, like, she started a YouTube channel in connected to this book that we've been watching videos of. And yeah, there's some
See
really,
the focaccia one.
we've seen all of them.
It looks so good. I really like it.
Yeah, there are some really good looking things. So
Which
Oh,
one?
Very
the wrapping challenge. You guys were talking the other night about wrapping gifts and stuff. How's the wrapping challenge?
all the evidence is gone. So it's unclear. Mom, everybody did love their gifts from you.
Gotcha.
Everybody loved it. Oh,
Mom, they love the paintings.
oh, good. I'm so glad. Good.
So
Well, when Sienna and Alex come to exchange gifts on Sunday, we'll rate each other's wrapping.
Oh, there you go.
As long as it's competitive, because that's the spirit of Christmas.
It is.
Yeah.
Isn't it? as long as there's a clear defined winner.
Yeah.
well, I'll also be able to critique, and this is obvious. There's obviously a clear winner, but I had to make my own, like a pack, fill my own stockings this year. So I'll have to
Yes.
Well,
have to see if I. Yeah. No, I know. But some more room for comparison there. So
Mhm.
well, I can't show you. I was going to show you something that's in our stockings, but I
Don't.
can't, can I?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yes, there was some apparent. I woke up this morning and Mom was like, "There's some confusion, and there's too many stockings because there's, Santa left some stockings for Sienna and Alex." So,
Mm.
Aw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good
I like that we say that, but then also you're like, "I bought this to put in the stockings." Like you're like, "Yeah, I put this in the stocking," and then you're like, "Santa put too many stockings out." Like, I love
but that's recent.
No, I know, but I love that both
not
of
like
them.
you
I
did that
don't want
before.
either of them to go away. I love that both of them are there.
Did you see where we were driving this morning? Speaking of Santa, I shared this with some of you, but
St. Nicholas.
Oh,
Up and that's your house?
How to
No, St. Nicholas.
St. Nicholas Avenue, St. Nicholas Avenue at West 119th. So
I thought that might be your house picture, I mean, where you are picture.
it's not super distinctive from the front, is it? I mean, there's nothing magic about it from the house. It's really, I showed you a picture of how wide it is. It goes, it's just, you're seeing the whole width of it right here. And it goes pretty deep and it's 5 stories high. I think it's 30 some odd 3,000 square feet, something like that. But
That's big.
but there's just a row of these up and down this, this is the classic New York brownstone. So
Why do they make them so narrow?
to fit more in.
So they could make them tall.
I assume some of these, are they all single family? I mean, are they sometimes they're split in half or?
Not these rows, not like this. This is single family.
It's
There's a downstairs apartment, but it's normally still the whole family.
there's a yard in the back and a little patio, and then the block.
yes, that's crazy.
It's kind of like those blocks in San Francisco. There's just there's a huge area, even though there's houses all along the sidewalk. If you walk around, the middle of it is completely open.
Yeah, we have the secret interior courtyard for everyone, right?
Right, everybody has like a little wedge of that, and it's not, I mean, maybe some of them it's all combined. This one has, his yard has a little fence around it, and next door there's a yard with like a bunch of kids' toys in it, and somebody's got a little greenhouse over there kind of thing. It's cool.
Any big wheels in those backyards?
There might have been actually a plastic trike in the one next door, kind of pink and lavender, if I remember right. So
Grab it for Freddie if you get a chance, Jamie.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's got to be a crazy wheel.
Yeah.
Aw.
He's hard to see.
Somebody's
I was
cozy.
gonna say, he was going into the,
I know. He's all tucked into this dark blanket. So
He's in stealth mode.
yeah.
I think you're going to get some competition in a second here.
I was gonna say Topa. I don't know where Topa. Topa's passed out. She's had a big couple days.
So, Sina, you guys
Did
are
the
in
dogs get Christmas
Santa
presents?
Barbara?
Alex's parents live in Goleta technically,
So that's west. That's further west.
north, but kind of west, like up.
Don't you go through Goleta on the way to El Capitan?
yeah, that's normal.
I don't know. Goleta's where UCSB is.
Oh yeah.
It's like literally right here. We're like, yeah, we're.
Carolyn, this is what Watson got for Christmas.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
He liked it.
Yeah. I unwrapped
We
it.
were out walking around, it was all the luminarias and stuff in our neighborhood last night. And it was a very nice scene, but it was like every dog had the light up collar. In some cases, they were like really elaborate, LED lighting things going on the dogs. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fred, you got to do some voice along with that talking.
No, she's
It's like,
just,
it's like Mr. Ed.
he's toothless now.
Crickety.
Aw.
That doesn't mean he can't have a voice though, or she can't have a voice.
I think Cricket looks like she's shrunk, Freddie.
He is
You're
tiny
not
now.
supposed to put her in the dryer, but
Yeah, air dry only.
that's right. Hand wash, air dry.
No, we
Yeah.
hang her on the
Gentle
line.
cycle.
We hang her outside.
Line dry.
I'm sure she smells great after that though.
Yeah, she does. She's nice and fresh.
Yeah, exactly.
Summery. But
Fresh linen.
yeah, she's shrinking though. I think we have food out for her all the time, and anytime she eats, it's like, oh, good girl, you ate your food. But she's 15 now, so
Wow.
Wow, I didn't realize she was so old. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you look how white her face is.
Yeah.
She's-
Yeah.
Topa's already getting grays, so it's hard to
How old is Topa?
5. She gets a little white. She has some rogue white spots.
Well, Merry Christmas to everyone. I kind of need to go. So,
Yeah, I think we have dessert coming soon. So
What do you have for dessert?
we had
just a medley of cookies.
Did you make those, Sienna?
I made candy canes, and then I actually, for Alex's dad, for his dad's part of his present, he's a big cookie guy, so I made some brown butter shortbread. And then Alex's mom made basically like chocolate crinkle cookies, like I do, very similar. I cut Alex's hair today.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
That's cool. You left it.
A Christmas
Oh, there's
haircut.
Topa.
Hi.
How did my dad give you the?
Yeah. No, I cut Alex's hair and then I cut his sister's hair.
Wow.
Wow.
That was our response.
Alex, you're very brave. But it looks like,
I've cut hair before.
It's not so much brave as it's just really don't care.
yeah.
I'm the one that has to see it.
As much as hair.
Yeah,
And it's better
exactly.
than, like, I feel like Sienna enjoys cutting hair. Like,
Yeah.
when I cut my hair, I get bored 3 cuts in, and then I just keep cutting it. You know?
Yeah, she's the
So
one
you
that
don't
has
want
to
Raquel.
You don't watch cutting your hair.
I'm never letting you cut my hair, Raquel.
You
Thanks
shouldn't.
for warning me.
It's so boring. Like, it kills my soul. Like, I start cutting my hair, and I'm like, I would rather be doing anything else, but then my hair's uneven, and I have to finish.
God. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
She's
it looks
scared.
great, Alex.
She starts and then I finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. We forgot. Sienna, you didn't cut mine when you were down. We forgot.
I know. I know.
I know. You know. I'm sorry.
All right.
I know. Alex mentioned he finally was thinking about, but like just kind of with buzzer with like the longest blade yesterday, and I was like, yeah, we should do that soon before you change your mind and I don't get to do it. So
Love you guys.
okay.
Nice to see
But
you.
yeah,
all.
we'll see you all
Excellent.
soon.
Merry
Nice to
Christmas.
see you, Alex.
Thank you all for doing another meeting 2 days later.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to all. and
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
everyone.
Thank
Merry
you,
Christmas.
everyone. Thank you very
Bye.
much for making it a nice Christmas.
You're welcome.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Bye.
being the inspiration. Good night.
Bye.
Good night. It'll end when I say good night.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Night, Cheryl.
Good night.
Night, Cheryl.
Bye.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you.
We still don't know our return, but probably after the 2nd at least.
Yeah, my dad's 90th birthday is on the 2nd, so we'll stay for that for sure.
Well, good luck with everything.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Be
I'm wearing
strong.
my safety harness.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. It's been a nice day.
Thank you.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Talk to you later.
Love you guys.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Good night, Mom.
Good night.